Checking 1 2 1 2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to Lake Street Church. Welcome to this fundraiser, Music for Ukraine. We are so glad that you're here. If there aren't seats for you yet, there are quite a few seats up front, and then there are more coming. And I am coming into the live stream. Hello, everyone out there who couldn't be with us in person. We're so glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, we are raising funds for an organization called Ukrainian Trust Chain, and the founder of that is with us tonight and will be performing, and you'll meet him soon. He's an amazing singer, accordion player, clown, and organizer, friend, everything else. I am going to make two sort of housekeeping announcements, if I can have everyone's attention. We do need everyone to be masked, regardless of vaccination status, so please keep your masks on. There should be more in the back. And bathrooms are through this door. We're being guided there by this lovely lady in the purple jacket. So bathrooms are back there. And we're so glad you're here. Thank you so much. I am going to bring my Rogers Park Community Choir to the stage. Can I have Nate and Sam and Ariel and Mehtab, please? Thank you. So we've prepared an opening song for you that Sam arranged. Sam, you want to tell a little bit about this song?
So this is a Visnyanka. It's a traditional spring song from Ukraine. And it's a song for, there's a children's game where children join hands and one person walks across the bridge formed by their arms. And it sort of represents many possibilities, but people speculate it's the sun walking across the sky, or the journey of a young woman from girlhood into married life. And so it's just an ancient song that goes with this ancient tradition for springtime.
Thank you all so much. more very short one, and it means many years. So many years to the people and country of Ukraine. To Sam, Mehtab, Ariel, and Nate. And now we are going to bring up our friend Patricia Tyson to this stage, who has written a song for Ukraine and also is a wonderful composer and might share another song as well. Thank you so much to Patricia.
Thank you very much. My name is Patricia Tyson, and I am a registered nurse, but I am also a singer-songwriter. And I write for causes. And as I was touched by the plight of Ukraine and the Ukrainian people, so I wrote a song called Pray for Ukraine. Also, I want to say that the show is being broadcast live on Facebook.com by HLN TV show, thanks to Zelda Robinson. Before I sing, I also want to say that a part of the song has a Hebrew prayer for healing. Pray for Ukraine. Pray it remains sovereign, determined to be strong, breathe free. Pray for Ukraine. Pray that it never again face such a tragedy as we. Pray for Ukraine. Its glory and freedom has not yet died, and fate will smile on them as the sunshine, and they will be happy to live in their land. So let us with them join hand in hand, pray for Ukraine. Pray it remains sovereign, determined to be strong, breathe free. Pray for Ukraine. Pray that they never again we pray for Ukraine. My brothers and sisters, it's time to arise. Don't give up your freedom and don't give up the fight. Return her honor, lift your voices and sing, and be encouraged to every pray for Ukraine. Pray it remains sovereign, determined to be strong, breathe free. Pray for Ukraine. Pray that they never again face such a tragedy as we pray for Ukraine. A passion that people, your bright future is true, and your songs of freedom will guide you safely through. Your beautiful spirit forever lives on to raise up a nation of people with joy. Pray for Ukraine. Pray it remains sovereign, determined to be strong, breathe free. Pray for Ukraine. Pray that they never again face such a tragedy as we pray for Ukraine. Oh, say shalom, Bibruma. Say shalom, Aleinu. Such a tragedy as we pray for Ukraine. Thank you so much. This is so humbling, and I'm so grateful. Okay, I won't cry. The second song is a Buddhist prayer for loving kindness. And it's that we, starting with myself, spreading out to the world, that we be at peace. So I dedicate this song to a friend of mine. Her name is Sonia, Dr. Sonia Oyola, and she inspired me to write this. May I be well, may I live in peace. May I be free. May my loved ones be well. May they live in peace. May they be free from pain. May my family be well. May they live in peace. May they be free from fear. May my family be well. May they live in peace. May they be free from fear. May my friends be well. May they live in peace. May they be free from worry. May my acquaintances be well. May they live in peace. May they receive great kindness. May my family be well. May they live in peace. May they be free from fear. May my family be well. May they live in peace. May they be free from fear. May my community be well. May it live in peace. May it be free. May my community be well. May it live in peace. May it be free from violence. May it be free from violence. May the world be well. May it live in peace. May it be free from this pandemic. May we all be well. May we live in peace. May we all be free. May we all be free. May we all free. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is wonderful. I think when we deal with difficult subjects, it's hard to combine the two feelings. I know it firsthand. So it might be hard to clap, to feel joy. So I think I definitely felt it, that the applause we wanted to give more applause and we were holding ourselves back a little bit because of the painful occasion that we came here for. So I think let's let go of that, and one more time, give a huge thanks. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity. If I get too teary, I'll have to clear my nose into the mask as always. And it's hard to have two masks on. The clown one, this one, and then the ones below it. They all come into conflict, I mean, what can you do? I'm Daniel. I started an organization a while ago with my friends, many of whom are here in the hall, to collect money for people who are now our friends as well, that do the selfless volunteer work in Ukraine. And I just want us to remember that the reason we're here is to collect money for people there. I apologize for bringing up the very basic point about this, but that's the goal here. Also, I hope to tell you a couple of stories as we go along about them, because it's just as important to let other people know about what people in Ukraine are going through right now and how the selfless volunteers were helping, what they're doing, right? Which is driving under fire, getting children out of buildings that are about to be shelled, loading them into buses and driving them a couple 100 miles, and then figuring out how to feed them, where they're going to sleep today, where they're going to sleep tomorrow. Goes on, and they don't sleep, they don't eat, they kind of just drop off one bus and go back to get another bus of kids, and they've been doing it for 66 days, and they're going to do it tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And that doesn't depend on how interested the American public is in what's happening there. These are the people that will do whatever. If they run out of gas, they will probably get horses or walk or do something. So it's important to sustain this effort, to support them while the war is in progress, and we're just not sure when it's going to end at this point. So that's the background. But what allowed all of it to happen is, the gratitude, like feeling thankful to them, feeling, if you could only see how much gratitude you people that donate get from the volunteers, right? It's so important to know that they have thousands, hundreds of thousands of friends around the world giving them money, caring for them, checking in with them, being on their side in conversations around the world about this war, rejecting the propaganda, rejecting the evil that is attacking innocent civilians in Ukraine right now. That's very important. And so I think being grateful is a feeling that we can all feel to the artists, to those who donate, to those who do something. And I hope that we will be united here by gratitude. So I'm very thankful to everybody who came here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your future posts about it and about our organization. Thank you for learning more. Thank you to everyone who joined this concert. The next group that I'm really grateful to is Arco, an a band that is playing with Afro-Brazilian music using the berimbau instrument, if I'm getting this correctly. I'm very excited to welcome them on stage. Please give it up as though there is no war to Arco Musical.
Thank you all very, very much. We are Arco Musical. Arco Musical is a Portuguese word that means musical bow, and that's the instrument that we play. Just a couple of weeks ago, on April 3rd, we met for the first time the organizers of this event, Jean and Lucia, and we are really, really pleased and honored and humbled to be here and to be a part of this beautiful community who has gathered today from all four corners of Chicago to send love and support across the world to the people whose lives are being devastated by the minute. If we can bring some positive reverberation into the world to help combat the psychological terror that's being wreaked upon those people, then I believe that we are doing a good thing. So the first thing I'd like to ask all of us to do together is take one, or maybe two, or maybe even three really deep breaths together. So can we take a deep breath in? And breathe out. Two more. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Thank you. The piece that you just heard was called Queda de Quatro, Falling on All Fours, the very first quartet that the co-director and co-founder of this ensemble, Alexis C. Lamb, composed for this piece, recorded on our first album, Mea Mea. We're going to continue now with a trio that I wrote, also part of that same album, called Harmony, or Harmonia in Portuguese. Combines the sounds of three musical bows together to create a cyclic harmonic progression that evokes a trance-like state. So we're going to continue in that psychological mode for right now. Again, we're really, really pleased to be here. We are Arco Musical. Thank you very much for your attention, and let's do some soul searching together. I want to give a real special thank you to Daniel, who's organized not only this event, but is a part of that incredible organization for which we're all here to support, the Ukraine Trust Chain. When I went and visited the website and the beautiful videos that they've created to tell their story, it's touching to the point of heartbreaking. And you can feel Daniel's passion when he gets up here on the microphone to talk about why we're here today. And Daniel, I'd like to dedicate this next performance to you and see if I can't match a little bit of that passion right now. I'm going to use this opportunity to introduce you to a couple of my colleagues here. The next piece we're going to play is a trio, also by the wonderful and inimitable voice of Alexis C. Lamb, whose piece you heard at the beginning of the program. This is a piece called Undulação, which is Portuguese and means undulations or waves, and it's featured on our second album, Spinning in the Wheel. And here to play it with me are Mr. Ethan Martin, and Ms. Elena Ross. Thank you all very, very much for that warm reception. We have just one more piece that we're going to play for you. And this is a piece entitled Canção da Semente, which means the song of the seed in Portuguese. I've referenced Portuguese several times today, and the reason being is that the berimbau that we play is a Brazilian instrument. But it's not just a Brazilian instrument, it's an Afro-Brazilian musical instrument. It's an African instrument that found its way to Brazil during the really unfortunate chapter in all of our collective history known as the transatlantic slave trade. So when a group like us, outwardly facing white people, play an instrument like this, it's our way of saying that Black Lives Matter. We have a sister ensemble in Belo Horizonte, Brazil, and Arco Brazil, their name, released their first album just last year in the middle of the pandemic. This song features prominently on that album, and it's written by the wonderfully talented female percussionist and composer, Natalia Mitri. This is called Canção da Semente. This is Matt Schneider over here. Rachel Taylor. And my name is Greg Beyer, and we're all really, really delighted to be here. Thank you all very much.
Arco Musical, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Just want to take a minute to thank. It's so important. Thank you. The next ensemble is awesome, and to create this awesomeness takes some effort on setup. So I will use this opportunity to while they set up. Chicago Folklore Ensemble will play Bengali music for us and other stuff. So yeah, while they set up, I wanted to maybe tell you a story. The stories just keep rolling in. It's difficult for me to I talked about gratitude the first time, but it's difficult to accept gratitude when you're helping someone in such horrible situation. It's just so I feel and definitely what we are doing here, I feel like we're all part of the same part of this, being in the US, just caring for people that do something there and giving the money to them. I think it's very important to me, you, we're all, whoever gave, I gave some money, but I know people that gave more money to our organization than I did, but at this point, so we're all just part of this chain and network to pass the money on to the volunteers. But the story of why I think the people that we give the money to are very special, and I can't imagine it's just a great way to donate here is so when it's all started on when was it? I think it was the Monday, right? The 28th or something like this. And so I saw someone who I saw from the Ukrainian community gathering money for a bus, and I just didn't know what to do. So I'm like just trying to see who is doing what, and I'm talking to this to them, and they're like, yeah, there is a person in Kherson, which is a southern city, that is planning. They're trying to get an orphanage out of Kherson to the western Ukraine, and their bus is taken away. They need to actually buy a bus because all the buses on lease are taken now. So you need to like and they need it. It's it's like a long story short, they were short $5,000, which is a lot, but not that much, So we like with my friends, we got $5,000. And the reason I knew this was fine because the person I knew studied with that person in the university. They are from the Protestant community in Ukraine, and she knew him as a very active person in the community back then. So it was kind of verified for me. So we got 5,000 on Monday, sent it to them. On Tuesday, they bought the bus and got 100 kids out. They have a couple more cars, so they got 100 kids out. And thank you to Pavel Shulga who did it. I do think we should give applause to what he did. You'll just need to scale this applause. So he got the money on Tuesday, and immediately bought the bus and left the city. And on Wednesday, the Russians took Kherson. So in 100 kids for $5,000, $50 a person. At that time, the first time, but then what happened is that we still support him. Pavel Shulga went to the border, dropped off this orphanage. There was a passage arranged for them to go to Poland. He immediately got more people with cars, came back, and drove in. And he keeps driving to this day. He got 16,000 people out by now, okay? And there are other teams that do this, and they got, in total, the teams that we found got 28,000 people. And if you divide the amount of, I come from a math background. If you divide the amount of money that we spend on teams that do evacuations specifically, because other teams feed people and do humanitarian aid, but the people that evacuate, if you divide how much money we gave them over how many people they got out, it works out to about $8 a person. And it's 28,000. It's a Wrigley Field. Like, why do you need to get so many people out? That's like the difficult part. But you do. And and at the end of the day, if you have a fuel, if you know that you will have fuel tomorrow, you're planning a trip. That's why it's important to. If you know that you're gonna have it a week from now, you're gonna buy a bus. If you know that you can buy 2 buses, you're gonna buy 2 buses. And then next week, 2 buses are gonna go and pick up, okay? Anyway, very simple math here. Again, I've never done fundraising. It feels weird to be so direct about it, but that's what I wanted to share. The stats that you see on our flyer, we had to cross out. We're at 22,000 when we printed it. We're at 28,000 plus when we came in here. And while I was here, the count is already closer to 29,500 because the people sent us what they did over the last 3 to 4 days. So it keeps going. So please continue to support us. Okay. Perfect story was exactly the right length to set up. So thank you again.
Hi again. Do you all hear me? Hey. Yeah, thank you so much, Dani, for all of your amazing, amazing work. We're super honored to just be able to be part of this cause. delighted and really grateful to all of you for coming. We are Chicago Folklore Ensemble, and we'll be performing some songs by Rabindranath Tagore, a Bengali poet and composer. And these are songs that are made to soothe the heart in times of sorrow. And we'll start with a song called Protino Ani.
When the heart is hard and parched up, come upon me with a shower of mercy. When grace is lost from life, come with a burst of song. These are some of the first few words of the next song. Number to go song. জীবনে যখন সুখে যায়।
Thank you.
The next song is also about hardship, and it's about noise stopping and conversations happening only through song. Allow me to translate only the first couple of lines. Chatter and banter have been forbidden. Nestled ear to ear, words stay quiet and forbidden. The meeting of hearts shall happen only through song. So after so much hardship, we thought that our set, it would be a great idea to end our set today with a little bit of hope. So this last song, also by Tagore, talks about lighting a lamp at the feet of God as a sign of hope, moving from dark days towards days of light, which signifies that no matter how hard days are today, we will eventually move towards light. We end with Ko Nalote Prane Pradip.
And I just want to make a big thank you to Arco Musical. That was such an amazing set. Also, such a huge thank you to Patricia, Tyson. What amazing, powerful voice you have. Amazing composition. I was so moved. Thank you so much to Steve and Lake Street Church for having this event. There are going to be more thank yous, but also thanks so much to Jean for doing sound. Jenya, amazing. It sounds so good.
A huge thanks to Danielle for today. Thank you very much.
John Thank you, Dani, everyone, for showing up. Thank Daniel for a wonderful initiative, and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for listening to us. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. We're going to invite Dani up to close out the set. Oh, can you hear me now? Still no? So the announcement is Dani, come sing with us. You guys are going to be amazed by this guy's voice and playing and passion, as if everything that he's doing for this organization isn't enough. He's also such an amazing artist. And thanks so much for sticking around. It might go late. Hope you guys are, down for that, but you're not held hostage. Just remember that there are some beautiful blue and yellow boxes back there, and that's why we're all here. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Okay, let me around get my accordion, and we'll be right back in about 40 seconds. Oh, by the way, I know it's. I'm a clown, okay? I have to apologize for. So it's. I haven't done this for a while. For 2 months, I guess. For 2 months, yeah, since this thing started. So I haven't found the right way to do this yet, but I have to hold on to myself, which is what allows me to do all my performances. Start with me, taking off my pants usually. So I'm gonna do it here now as well. Don't worry, all proper, just normal clown attire. All right, let me just get my accordion, and I'll be right back. Okay, here I am. I've always always wanted to do this. Flowers are always nice to come in contact with. When I was little in Ukraine, that whenever someone performed, like between each song, still a secret, like somebody would like come out and give flowers to the person singing. Now, I when I was little, I thought it was genuine, but now of course I know that the artist actually sets this up before. So anybody like wants to like give me flowers as a surprise after the second song? Okay, great. Anybody else? By the way, anybody just wants a flower as a memory from me, you can like dry it out. Okay, great.
For violin, should I just use this? Or? I don't see the. What? She'll play violin, I'll play violin, both. Okay. I probably should tune to you at some point. Because he was gonna stand. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's it. The setup, introductory scene to like cover out the setup. Done, success. I wanted to, part of the problem is we don't talk too much, not enough maybe. So there are some songs that are so popular that to anyone from Kiev, like I am, like you just don't make a concert out of those songs. I have about 5 of them because they're just so popular. Everybody knows them. Nobody sings them at the concert. You're supposed to come up with something a little more, elaborate, something like with a twist. But I think some of this you've never heard in your life, so that would be a good opportunity to sing them, just the core, I don't know what the equivalent is, but like, what would it be? God Bless America, or, Happy Birthday, yes, exactly, thank you, yes. This is a wonderful, wonderful suggestion, pretty much. So the first song, I'm gonna do a short spiel explaining it, and so that we can connect to the first one is about this special type of flower, the marigolds of a certain kind that are a little red and yellow on the edges, that in Ukraine people plant in front of their homes. You should know like how important homes are for Ukrainians, and especially in rural areas where you can plant flowers. This is everything. There are generations of people living there. And this is a song about somebody remembering the flowers his mother planted when he was little. And he remembers her every time he sees these flowers. The next song would have been silly under other circumstances. It's about, it is set in the mountains. You know, the west of Ukraine is kind of a mountainous area because of Karpath. And so Ukraine has all kinds of geographies. It has the hills, it has the steppes that are part of the whole Mongolian steppe thing that goes all the way, you know, all the way there to the Pacific, and then it has the mountains. And this song is a song for the mountainous area on the west, written about a guy who is separated from someone he loves by a river, by a mountain river, and he it's a metaphor, but he keeps, you know, trying to get his message across, I guess, right? This is what's happening in the song, and he's like, knows where she lives, walks on the other side, and kind of like figuring out where to build a bridge. You know, like very kind of like doing this. So, okay, I need to give someone my love. Let me just build a bridge here. The song ends there. Um, two bridges. Wow, thank you. It was so beautiful. I just had to. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is what fundraising is. So moving, like a person I've never met in my life, just giving me flowers. Thank you. Okay, the next song, um, it's about trees now. You know, we moved on from flowers, I suppose. It's about ash trees. You know, it's yeah, the nature that like you know just surrounds you in Ukraine all the time, the forests and the trees. And yeah, just yesterday, last night, I needed a moment, and I sat at my door threshold, and there was a thunderstorm up high, and you couldn't, it was so beautiful because you could just see flashes somewhere in the clouds. You didn't see the lightning, and then the banks would come in because it was so high last night coming over Evanston. And I just, it was beautiful, but it was also hard to just remind you of what's going on, this loud noises, coming from the sky. So every time I sing about something peaceful, I immediately feel that it's been taken away. This one is about ashes, how a person lights the ashes, comes back to them in childhood and sees them and is happy that they're there. Ясени, бачу вас за вікном край дороги, бачу вас у красі, коли світиться ранок в росі, ви приходите в сни, як дитинство моє босоноге. Ви приходите сни, кучеряві мої ясени. Наді мною шумлять ваші крові, і неначе віта, дивися, як вітер зліта. Перший сніг сивини, я приніс, як тривогу на скронях. Перший сніг сивини, впав на скроні мої ясени. Ясени, за селом прокричали далекі сосни, ніж холодний, як ніг. Лишили на окні сніг, їм шукати весни, їм летіти далеко, їм шукати весни, їм летіти бачу вас за селом край дороги, вам вклоняюсь стані, з далеких доріг. І це мій ясені, ви дитинство моє босоноге. Construction company on this, I just wanted it to slowly drift away, into the distance. By the way, I want to do one thing with Sergey Garsky on stage. Lucia Thomas, who actually organized this event, for me, because we were raising funds, and so I'm really grateful that you put this together. And Tyson on accordion and violin, and we have 2 more songs, I think, and then that's it. And then the next song.
Sam. Thank you so much.
Lucia, thank you so much for playing this.
Пісня про
Yes. Okay.
D minor. Right? C minor. What was it? It's C. Good. I thought it was D.
Um,
Hmm?
we will do this. This is one of the. Should I play with you guys on an accordion? I would. This is the most famous songs. The most famous song about a mother. Like Ukrainian song tradition has a lot of songs about mothers. I think everyone does, but in every Ukrainian songbook, there is like a thick portion, and that's mother songs usually. Right? Рідна мати моя, так. Рідна мати моя, I took out. This one is about actually Margaret given an embroidered towel to her son, and as he lives and looks at that towel, the patterns that he sees there, the trees and the flowers, all kind of alive, reminding him of his mother, the home where he was born, and the country where he lives. That was the song. I think the last one. Yes, I want to do another song that I always find. It's another song about love, a Kazakh song. It's about a Kazakh sees a beautiful girl, stretches a hand, the girl takes that hand, and then the next part says, "Love, love, from sunrise to sunset." That's the song, and it comes with so much power, so much power. You know, just to be alive in peace, right?
That's what the song now tells me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The nation, the help and the church, we greatly appreciate it. We love to hear that. Again, the release, Lucia, Sam, thank you so much.
Big thank you to Zelda for doing all this videography and the live stream. Amazing. Like the Ryan Gift. If anyone Thanks so much again to Linda, Eugene. Can you stand up, please? Linda, thank you so much for doing sound. Thank you so much to Arco Music Hall again, to Patricia Tyson, to the Rocky Park Community Choir. Thank you so much. And please make a